guys, I have a yummy dish right here. It's cheesy and delicious. It's low carb for the ones who like to watch their carb intake. And it has kale and cauliflower. So let's go ahead and get busy on our cauliflower and kale dish. Okay, first we're going to get us a pot of boiling water. Go ahead and turn this on high. And then I'm going to turn around here and I'm going to preheat my oven to 375 degrees. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm working with here. I have 1.5 cups of cauliflower and 4 cups of kale chopped. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So here I have my pot of boiling water, and first I'm going to cook my cauliflower. And when I say cooked, I'm only going to cook this for 5 minutes. And the reason I'm cooking it for 5 minutes is I want all the nutrients to stay inside the cauliflower. So I'm going to pretty much blanch this for 5 minutes, and then we're going to take it out and put it in a bowl by itself. So as you see here, it's turned color. So we're going to take it out. It's been 5 minutes, and put it in a bowl. And all the excess water that drains from it in the bowl, just get rid of it, toss it out, because you don't want any water in with your kale and cauliflower gratin. So let's go ahead and get this out, and we'll start on our kale. Now that we've got our cauliflower out of the way, we're going to start blanching our kale. We're going to put all 4 cups of kale into the boiling water, and we're going to submerge it, make sure it's all under the water, and we're only going to cook this for 4 minutes. So after 4 minutes, when you start to take it out of the pot, we're also going to put this in a bowl by itself. And the kale will hold more water than the cauliflower. So when you get the kale ready to be put in your casserole dish or your ramekin, make sure all the excess water has been removed. Okay, now that we've got that done, we're going to start on our cream. We need 1.5 cups of heavy cream, and we're going to put it inside a pot. And here is my other measurement of 1/2 cup of cream. So 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Then you're going to put in 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, or you can go ahead and put 1 clove of garlic in with your heavy cream. I had some minced garlic already ready, so I went ahead and used that. So I'm going to stir this around and make sure it's well incorporated. And then I'm going to turn my heat on high, let it come to a boil. And once it starts to get thick, I'm going to turn the heat down to low, let it cook down for a few minutes, like this. And once it starts to boil, you'll see that it starts to get thick rather quickly. So make sure you're stirring consistently. And once it gets creamy, we're going to go ahead and turn off the heat and transfer it into a blender or a food processor. Now I just had a food processor, so that's what I used today. So let's go ahead and get this off the heat and put it into our food processor. Okay guys, here is my food processor. I've got it all ready to go, and we're going to pour the entire pot of heavy cream into the food processor. Okay, now it's time to add in some cheese. We got 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese going in with the heavy cream. And then we're going to grab our cup of artisan white cheddar cheese, and we're only going to put 1/2 of it in there. The other 1/2 will be the topping for the gratin, so only put 1/2. Now in 1 cup of the cauliflower that we cooked, just 1 cup of it. Now a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Okay, after the Dijon mustard, we're going to grab our 1 teaspoon of kosher salt and put that in there. Okay, now 1/4 of a teaspoon of white ground pepper. Last but not least, 1 tablespoon of Wondra flour. Okay everybody, we are done putting all of the ingredients in, so I'm going to put this lid on here. I'm going to blend it on high until everything is well incorporated with each other and we have a thick, creamy sauce. Okay guys, this looks like it has blended really well, so we're going to go ahead and grab our ramekins and start putting everything together. Okay guys, here is my ramekins. These are 9-ounce ramekins. What I'm doing first is I'm getting my kale, making sure all the water is off of my kale and it's not dripping wet. So the first layer will be the kale, and you want to layer down a good helping of the kale. Now you can chop your kale up into smaller pieces. I went ahead and grabbed the chopped kale that was already made in the bag, and I should have went ahead and cut it better, but I didn't. So go ahead and grab you some cauliflower and put it on top of the kale. Now this will be a good helping size of vegetables, so go ahead and put as much of the cauliflower as you like on top of the kale. And then next we're going to go ahead and top it with our sauce. I'm sorry, but that footage got deleted somehow, but I went ahead and put the sauce on top of all of this cauliflower, and then next you're going to see me put the cheese on top of the sauce. So here we go. Here is the topping on there already, and as you see, I'm putting my artisan white cheddar cheese on top of the sauce. You can always use Parmesan cheese too on top if you would like. You can make this dish however you would like to as far as the cheese. Now after the cheese, I sprinkle on smoked paprika, a good sprinkle of it on top. Okay, these are ready to go into the oven at 375 degrees for 20 minutes. Okay guys, as our kale and cauliflower are cooking, I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to have with it. This is a smoked chicken I did today, and I'm going to do a separate video on how I made my smoked chicken, but this chicken turned out so juicy and so delicious, and I can't wait to share with you how I did it. So stay tuned for that video coming out tomorrow. Ooh, y'all, gaze upon this cheesy goodness right here. It's brown and bubbly. I like the way the paprika gave it a good color on top. You can absolutely make this for a Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. You can make it for any kind of family gathering, and it's just absolutely delicious, y'all, and it's low carb. So gaze upon your eyes right here. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. Here is my kale and cauliflower ramekin, and look at this, just how creamy and yummy this is. And here is a close-up of what it looks like. I must say this was absolutely delicious, and I hope you try this recipe out. Let me know down in the comments if you liked it or if you want to try it. And I hope everybody has a blessed day. I thank you for watching my channel today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like, share me out to all your friends and family, and as always, I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. God bless.